The trophy system in Brawl Stars is getting completely reworked in the next update at the end of this month in October, and in this video I'm going to tell you guys a couple things on how you should prepare, whether you are a casual, a hardcore, or even an advanced player, because there's some things that every single one of you guys should be or could be doing no matter what stage in the game you are at. And also, I don't want you guys to miss out on some of the cool cosmetics and profile stats that you will only be able to achieve before this update drops. But real quick, before we get into all that, I do need to touch on some of the key points in this rework that you guys need to know and understand before we get into the rest of this video. One of those being that 1000 trophies is now the new baseline for trophies. And what I mean by that is like kind of how 500 trophies is the baseline now. Well, after this rework, if your brawler is below 1000 trophies when the season gets reset, which will now be 30 days by the way, then you will not lose any trophies. However, with that being said, if your brawler is above 1000 trophies, whether that is 1252 or 3000 trophies, it will be reset all the way back down to 1000 trophies at the start of each season. And in return, you're going to be getting a new reward called a trophy box, which is going to give you some cool cosmetics and gold, even some gems it looks like. Oh yeah, and just one more thing. Last but not least, you will only lose more than you gain in trophies after 1000. This is probably going to be one of the most significant changes because that is the equivalent of 800 trophies right now. When you get to 800 trophies, you get 7 for a win and you get 9 for a loss. That's going to become the new 1000 trophies. So with all that information being given, it's going to be super easy to hit 1000 trophies on every single brawler, which is going to cause some crazy trophy inflation. Almost every single person in Brawl Stars and their mom is going to be at 84,000 trophies at least, because there's 84 brawlers in the game. It's going to take some time, obviously, but it's going to be a major change that I don't know if I'm prepared for. So to finally get into how to prepare for this next update, like I said, I broke it down into 3 different categories: casual, hardcore, and advanced. And make sure you stick around and watch all of them, because even if you're a casual player, you still might want to do what the advanced is doing if you feel capable to do it. So if you are a casual player, what should you be focusing on in the next 2 weeks? Well, if you're a casual player, you're probably below 50,000 trophies, and you might be working on pushing 1 or 2 ranked 30s. Maybe they're your first ones, second or third, doesn't matter. I would stop. Do not push rank 30s right now. That's probably the worst thing that you could be doing. Instead, take a look at those brawlers that you have sitting at 0, 100, 200, 300 trophies. Either focus on pushing those up to 700, 800 trophies, not past that. Focus on pushing them up to that point. Or what you can do is build a win streak. And the reason I say win streak is because one of the major changes coming to Brawl Stars is with win streaks. They're going to be changing it up a little bit. Instead of being able to keep that win streak and play multiple brawlers with that same win streak, now your win streak only stays on the brawler that you got that win streak on. For example, if I get a win streak on Tara all the way up to 10, and then I switch my brawler to Tick, then I'm not going to keep that same 10 win streak. It will stay on my Tara, I believe, as long as I don't lose it. But when I play Tick, I'm going to have a 0 win streak. So one of those few things that you can do before this update, and only before this update, is get one of those high win streaks. Those ones that are really unnecessary, it seems, but it adds a cool stat to your profile, such as a 100 win streak or 500 win streak, or even a 69 win streak. Something that is going to be less achievable once the new update drops, because it's going to be harder to get. I don't even know if you can get 69 wins on a single brawler, but get those high win streaks while you still can, because after this update drops, you're not going to be able to. I know it may seem like such an insignificant little stat, but I know a lot of people who value their profiles and their high stats, their cool things about their profile, and a lot of things in the past have been removed from the game, and stuff like that sticks to your profile, such as the previous Power League stats, which I wish I did better in those personally, but those are gone forever, and I can never change those stats. And something that we can achieve before the game gets changed forever is getting those high win streaks, and who knows, maybe in a year, 2, 3 years, it'll be one of the most impressive things, and you know, we'll all go down in Brawl Stars history. I don't know. That's about it for casual, but moving on to hardcore players, these are probably going to be the people between 50,000 and 75,000 trophies. The most important thing that I can tell you guys to focus on is push at least 1 rank 35 brawler, or try to, because here's the thing. If you have 1 rank 35 brawler, you're going to get a unique pin. I believe this is it on the screen. Pretty cool pin in my opinion. But I think it's limited to only this update, and after this update, I don't believe that you're going to be able to get this anymore. So only the players who have reached at least 1 rank 35 brawler in their history of Brawl Stars, so you could have pushed it 5 years ago, you're going to be rewarded with this pin. It may not be important to everybody, but for those of you who do enjoy cosmetics, especially limited edition cosmetics or whatever you want to call it. I'd say this is a pretty important thing to focus on, and I might be trying to go for this myself. Another thing that hardcore players could be focusing on, and this is probably for the upper end, probably 60, 70,000 trophy players, is if you really got nothing to do and you want to try out some of the new features, or try out some of the new rewards, I should say, from the update as soon as it drops, try pushing some of your 1000 trophy brawlers up to 1050 or 1100, even 1150, or if you can't push a rank 35, try pushing those up towards that way, because when this season resets, those trophies that are over 1000 are going to contribute to the new trophy box reward, which it's going to be pretty cool if on release you're going to be able to open up maybe even the best trophy box that there is, which is 3000 trophies. And how that works is for every brawler above 1000 trophies, say you have 5 brawlers at 1100 trophies, that's going to be 500 trophies towards that 3000 trophy box reward. But there's also other smaller boxes, one for I think 100 trophies, one for 500 trophies. Those are all going to be added up and distributed to you according to the amount of trophies that you earned that season. And lastly, to all the advanced players, this would be players probably 75,000, 80,000 trophies and above. What should you be focusing on in the next 2 weeks before this new update drops? Well, I'm glad you asked. The best thing I can tell you to do is try to get at least 10 rank 35s, whether you've already done 8 of them and you just need 2 more. Push those 2 in the next 2 weeks, or however that works out. And the reason being, kind of like the exclusive pin, people who have gotten 10 or more rank 35s on their account in all of their Brawl Stars playing, you're going to get an exclusive title, which I'm not sure what it is, but I can only imagine. Hopefully it's good for you guys. This is going to be rewarded only to those who have got at least 10 rank 35s or more. Once again, kind of just a cosmetic thing. If you're into it, then you're into it. If you're not, then don't even bother. But I think it's a pretty cool touch to add to this update. But what do you do if you've already got 10 rank 30s? Well, need not worry. I recommend pushing more rank 35s. Once the update comes, Brawl Stars is going to be adding 1 extra stat to everybody's profile. Well, maybe not everybody, only the people with rank 35s. They're going to get a stat that says how many rank 35s they had before the update. So if you have 84 rank 35s, which is every rank 35 in the game, then you're going to get a cool stat that says you had 84 rank 35s. And everybody's going to love you for it. And they're going to ask for your autograph. And you're going to tell them no, and then they're going to delete Brawl Stars. But anyways, don't forget about win streaks. I feel like that's one of the main things about this. I definitely want to go for that 69 win streak just to get a cool stat on my profile. That's one of the cooler ones. It comes in a little flame icon on your profile, so I like it. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. What are my overall thoughts on the trophy rework though? I do enjoy it. I'm very excited for it. I love the fact that they're adding these new trophy boxes. What I am not excited for is pushing every single one of my brawlers to 1000 trophies. And I think it's going to be a really significant change to the game that we play every day, because for the last 5 years it's been who has the most rank 35s, can you get rank 35s? That's what impresses people, and now it's completely switching it up. I don't know what's going to happen. Hopefully you guys share your thoughts in the comments so I can hear what you guys got to say. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and join the Discord server. The link will be in the description. Also, tune into the live streams. I do go live on YouTube. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.